Hello, hello, hello. We are here.
Hola.
Thank you. That was awesome. I did that. You did that, Jonathan. We are amazing together as one. We can't help it. We were just built like that.
True that. True that.
This is our lives, and this is it. Y'all, welcome to The Lot of the Leo. It's my show. This is my live offering that I do have every Monday at 9. We today are going to talk about being battle ready. And there are so many different ways that we can look at this and examine this. And of course, we're here to have the conversation. So I invite you to join in on this conversation with me. Let's talk. Let's grow together. Let's figure some things out together as one. Let's go ahead and get this started. As we are here, of course, Erin hasn't made it in here. She made sure to let everybody know that they need to like, share the video, and of course, subscribe. Please go ahead and subscribe to The Light of the Leo. If you want to look me up, just type in @ The Light of the Leo, no spaces, and you'll be able to find me really quickly. I'm here with my lovely brother, Jonathan, Mr. Jojo Speaks himself. Hello.
Hello.
Wow, you know what? I'm just realizing that it's really quiet. Let me. It's like
It is. It is. What's that sound? Nothing.
nothing. Oh, good times. Good times. So, can you hear Tyrone
I
laughing in
definitely
the
heard that
background?
laugh. Yes. What is he listening to us?
No, he on the phone
Oh,
because
okay.
you know how Daddy be doing. He just off in his old world.
Yeah. Is the door closed?
Nope.
Of course. Okay.
And of course, I refuse to close it because it
It's
gets hot
hot.
in this. It gets hot in this
Okay.
room
Okay.
automatically.
Because I knew Tyrone. I know Tyrone's not that loud, so I was wondering why I was still able to hear him, but that makes sense.
Exactly. But anywho, let me just go ahead and shout out everybody that's in here. Thank you so much, Erin, once again for joining us and being here. You're amazing. She even asked me during the last show, am I going live? Like, yes. And I created a link and all that good stuff, and she put it in there. Erin, you're amazing as per usual. You can't help it. It's just all on you. Latoya is here.
Hey, Victoria.
She says, "Hey family, hello, Latoya, my family." Erin says hi to Latoya. She said, "It's so cute, sweetie pie, honey bun." Latoya says, "Justin said, hey y'all, hey
Hey,
Justin,
Justin.
God bless you, sir." Gosh, me thinking about Justice's age and the things that he's going through in his life right now.
Right.
All I can say is I'm old. Okay, moving on.
Oh, Lord.
And I'm happy to be um to be who I am today.
Agreed. Agreed.
Agreed. Just a quick question. I'm just curious. If you could know all that you know now and be who you are now,
Mhm.
would you go back to high school?
I would want to go back to high school, and I would only say that because high school was fun for me. Marching
Mm,
band made it so that it was fun. Gospel choir made it so that it was fun. I had those extracurricular activities that made it so that life didn't seem so mundane. And by that
yeah.
time, the bullying had actually come to a stop, like to a screeching halt. Not to say that it didn't like stop all, not to say that it stopped altogether, but
Yeah.
the amount of it was so much less than it was in elementary and middle school. So I would go back, even if in my state of unknowingness, not knowing who I was,
Hmm.
understanding that I was attracted to men, but not being able to come to terms with it and tell people. I still remember to this day the day that I decided to tell my friend Trevor, or to
Hmm.
let her know that I was attracted to men. We were having this conversation and football was playing, and
Hmm.
I was like, "Ooh, look at number 90." Of course, number 90 is Julius Peppers from the Carolina Panthers, my first husband in my mind, and that's what I felt comfortable saying what I said. So I don't want to go back regardless of what my journey has been since then,
Hmm.
just because I enjoyed high school a lot, at least my freshman and sophomore year, because my junior and senior year weren't nearly as good.
To be honest, I don't know if I go back.
Why not?
It's not that I did not enjoy myself because I had plenty of fun during high school. Things were so much simpler then.
Yeah.
But and I have cute flip phones and all that stuff going through. I don't have any regrets, so I certainly wouldn't do change anything. But I don't know. I like what I'm doing now. I don't
And
think I.
and and I also wish I would have been able to do my academics better. I wish I would have been able
Mm,
to do that a lot better, because I wasn't focused the way that I should have been, and I
yeah.
wasn't trying when I should have been, and I'm really disappointed in the fact that I didn't do that. That's another reason why I would want to go back to do that better because I know I could
You,
have done better.
you know, a reason why that I don't get on myself about that is
Hmm.
because I simply didn't know what I wanted.
Mm.
So walking around with no direction, it did not serve me. So yeah.
Okay.
Excuse me. So sorry. Latoya says, "Hey, CCP." Cute. Regina's here. Hello.
Hey, Regina.
Now, let me just go ahead and pull up the rest. Saying hello to everyone. Anybody else pop up in here? He said, Latoya said, "Auntie got a new do." Go ahead. I see you, Auntie.
Yes.
She also says, Jenny said, Jenny, did Virginia tell you how we switched army uniforms today? And then I had to give it right back. Hmm.
Hmm.
Um, Latoya also says, do y'all remember the movie, The Family That Prays? Exactly. It just came on
Yes.
TV. Yeah, that's a great movie. I enjoyed that movie.
I
One of
only watched it once. I didn't.
when we saw it at the movies, I think.
I think so. Yeah.
But it was a solid movie. I think The Family That Prays, everybody says it's one of Tyler Perry's best. For sure. Yeah, I feel that way.
That's the one
Um,
with Kathy Bates in it, right?
yep.
Okay. Yeah. And Alfred Woodard. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. An amazing movie. Really sweet movie. Good movie. Anywho, and the last thing Latoya says it was the slap for me. Those are
I
the
don't even
highlights.
really remember much from that movie, to be honest, because I've only watched it once.
You
So,
gotta see it again. It's
yeah.
worth watching. It's one of those chill. It has its funny moments. It has it's a chill movie. I enjoy it. It's one of those movies that when it comes on, just like she sees, when it comes on, I'll watch it. Um, but I have a question though, being that we don't have these kind of conversations all the time. What makes you think? Why do you think that the bullying slowed down?
Hmm. The bullying slowed down for two reasons, in my opinion. The
Hmm.
first was there were like two main bullies that got on me. One of them went to another high school, and the other one went to the same high school as me, but we had no classes together. I never had any classes with him, even in middle school, but we
Hmm.
had no classes together. Ridgeview was such a bigger school. I mean, there were so many students. I mean, we had 30, 40 portables outside of the school. Like, there were so many
Hmm.
students out there, so if anything, I only saw him maybe like once a week or once a month. Um,
Hmm.
and if I did see him, I would try to avoid him at all costs. And also because I was surrounded by your people, Jennifer, and as well as my friends as well, because marching band is such a community.
It
And
is.
also gospel choir is such a community.
Mm-hmm.
So there, I guess people couldn't see ways in which they could actually take the time out to actually bully me, if they wanted to, because they didn't have the time to do it because I was so busy doing other things. So I think it's a couple things that made that happen. But
Well, thank
I
God.
didn't I really was never really bullied in high school at all, really, to be honest.
Well, I'm happy I set you up for
Thank
success.
you. I appreciate that so much because if that didn't happen, I would have been stuck with them drumline boys, and yeah, that got kind of tiresome after a while. So I had two different groups in marching band. I had the drumline, and then I had Jennifer's friends, and of course, I favored Jennifer's friends because the drumline they were all off to
Of
themselves,
course.
smoking weed and all the good stuff, and yeah.
Whatever.
They would come to practice reeking of the
Zooted.
marijuana, reeking of the marijuana. Like, oh Lord, good
Child,
times.
yeah. Um, oh my gosh. Latoya said, who is he? What's his name? Where he at? I'm ready right now.
I could tell you his name, but I won't tell you his name.
No need to.
No need.
No need, because I'm
Yeah.
sure he's out there doing what he do.
Yeah.
God bless. Anyhow, so today I wanted to talk about being battle ready, and as I even the thought just came to me as Aaron was like, "Hey, you going live?" Like, yeah, and I was like, maybe I should think of what we can talk about because I think that would be like productive
Hmm.
per se, and God bless us, Jonathan, and our silliness. I just want to, be me.
Right.
But anywho, here are my things to remain battle ready. And when I'm talking about battle ready, it's mostly spiritual because if we if we think about any battle that we go through, it's in my opinion the spiritual that keeps us going.
Hmm. Hmm.
Because when we look when we open our eyes and look around, sometimes it's kind of difficult to see any positivity. So it's sometimes it just feels like you have to create the positivity in the
Hmm.
space. And I believe that is a part of being battle ready. Being able to look at the situation and see that there are opportunities for God to infiltrate the moment. There's
Hmm.
opportunities for you to place positivities on the space because in everything that you look at, it's easy. I think it's just because we're on this earth. It's easy to see the negative, super easy.
Right.
But we have the opportunity to remain positive or spot the positivity in a specific moment or a specific thing. And it is our choice to do so. So that's one of the main things is doing our best to remain positive. And another thing that I do believe that we absolutely need to do, we need to identify those who will help boost you up,
Hmm.
those that will help support you. It does not have to be about money. Usually, it's better that it's not about money.
Hmm.
I need to make sure that when I'm down and thinking about these things, you're able to give me the boost of positivity, a boost of hope, because if you can remind me of my faith, it's going to help me no
Right.
matter what. If you can pray with me, knowing that God can do something great, even though you can't put your hand into it to save me from whatever I'm going through,
Right.
if you can go to God in prayer with me, that is just another major thing. And who can I talk to? You
Okay.
know? And hold on, let me see these comments. Comments. Latoya says, Aaron, LOL, it just came on Bounce TV. She got cable.
Oh, okay.
Um, Latoya also says, Jenny, did you check our group chat? No, I've been looking at too many TikToks about that Alabama situation.
Montgomery.
I've been laughing all day. Um, Erin says, "Oh, she set her DVR," and Latoya says, "Jenny, ask Regina how she cut up on me at the doctor today." At the doctor, what happened?
Oh,
Mm. Uh, Erin says, "Yes, I always choose to look for the positive." Yes, and Erin,
right.
you are the queen of that. And
Okay.
see, I'm gonna keep that up there right here because there are some people that that can find a positive in anything.
Hmm.
Erin is certainly one of those people that you can come to her with your situation. And though it seems like there is fire and brimstone coming from the skies, she's able to see that this rose is peeking up through the ashes. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
She'd be able to find that bit of beauty in all of the damnation that's going on. We appreciate you and others like you, Erin. You're amazing. Latoya says, yes, you do, Aaron. That's why I'm glad I got you on standby at all times. And that's what I mean, battle ready. You hear
Right.
me? You better pick up your folding chair. Aaron says, Aaron says, you can always choose to uh, keep your head down look down, and all you'll see is dirt.
Mm,
Woo! Or it can choose to look up and see all the beauty.
yes,
Oh, golly,
I
thank you,
love
Jesus.
that.
Aaron says, "Here for you, Latoya," and that is what's amazing. And then it's also beautiful. Now we all have friends like that where that they can lift us up. We just have to make sure we pour back into them, though.
Right.
We always have to give that stuff back to them. What are your thoughts of what I'm talking about?
You said everything right. My favorite part, of course, is the community that you find, the community that helps you to lift you up. I say that a lot during my prayers on Saturday mornings because that's so important to me. My life has been about community for the most part because I need community to survive. I cannot do it alone. And although I don't like reaching out when I'm in trouble, I know
Hmm.
that there are people out there who are willing and able to help me. We used to hear always in Steadfast, God will use somebody somewhere to use their power, their ability, and their influence to help you. And that's always stuck with me. And I've always
Yes.
been a true believer of that because it's happened so much in my life where I've been able to find resources that are outside of my capabilities. And it's so
Yeah.
amazing to have that when you find it, you hold on to that thing and you do not let it go. It just brings me back to my best friend when I was going through a little bit of an issue. She just went straight into prayer with me, and it was so amazing. We grew up in the same church together. We've known each other for all our lives. So of course, God is the center and rule of our lives, and so she knew exactly what to do in that moment. And I'm so happy that she was able to do that. She has such authority in her voice. She has such authority against the enemy. She has such authority
Yes.
when she speaks, my best friend Lenore, and she goes in for me, and I love that about her. And I go in for her as well. But my favorite part is the community help that we get because it's so beautiful when we come together for
Ain't it though?
one cause.
And what one thing I do love is when the community sees that there's a cause and we need to get on it.
We
Lord
need to
have
jump into
mercy.
action.
And it's a wonderful thing to be able to come together and lift somebody up and they didn't even expect that was coming, because sometimes some even our best need a reminder that not only that we are here, but we want to make sure that you are good,
Right.
whether you call on us to get what you need or not. We are going to continue to look at you. And this is another thing that I love about the Holy Spirit. Sometimes we don't see as clearly as we need to see for the people that we love.
Hmm.
But the Holy Spirit will say, you know what? They need just a little bit more from you today.
Right.
And that's what I love about being in relationship, being in community. Not everybody's going to be down at the same time. It just is what it is. Even if we're at the same time, we are not in great spaces, but our spirits are not always going to be down at the same time.
Right.
So sometimes some we may all be broke, but at least these few have their spirits about them, and is able and has the emotional capacity right now to say,
Right.
hey, it's going to be all right. I'm going through just like you going through, but we are going to be okay. God is going to do exactly what he said he's going to do. And I was talking to mommy about this, Jonathan.
Hmm.
I was talking to mommy about how, and then I was talking to Joseph about this too, about being in relationship with God, right? When you're in relationship with God, true relationship, nothing stays the same.
Hmm.
There's always going to be ebbs and flows. And when people walk away and things change and things of that nature, we have to remember that God has us in a process at all times. So nothing truly remains the same.
Mm.
And if nothing is changing in your lives, either there's no upward movement, or you haven't gone through a low
Right.
that, in my opinion, I feel like you're not truly in step with him,
Right.
because though, especially the low moments, God uses those times to teach you, to help you to learn how to lean on Him. There is a process in all of this, and movement ebbs and flows. It keeps on going, it keeps on flowing like water. When water is flowing down the creek is not always going to look the same at every bend.
Right.
But in life, we should always have things happening, which is why I choose to follow the saying. There's this song on Lil Wayne's album called The Carter. I don't know which one it is, but it's a little ditty um, where Babyface, he is actually on that song. And the chorus saith, "Don't you ever get too comfortable." I'm telling you, as soon as comfort hits, things get going. Okay.
I think that's from the Carter 3. I think.
Thank you.
I think.
More than it was the most the one where it had Millie and all that stuff, where it had Mrs. Officer.
Yeah,
That's
Carter
how
3.
we. Who? Hold on, let me hit that, Jonathan.
Yeah.
We.
Yes, that's it, Bobby V.
Thank you. But yes, I actually have to remind myself. That's another way I try to remain battle ready.
Hmm.
I don't get too comfortable, because I used to just like to just stay in comfort. I'd rather stay in comfort because it's not easy for me to change. It's not easy. I can't stand change, to be honest with you. But one thing that I've learned is that change is required.
Mm.
Change is necessary. And if we're not going through changes, I'm not ascending to the things that I want.
Right.
Those are my thoughts. Let me go to some of these comments. I'm over here using a mouse that's for this computer over here and not this computer over here.
Uh-oh.
Don't tell nobody, Jonathan.
I won't.
Thank you. You're so sweet to me.
Of course.
Latoya says, I called her while I was at the chiropractor so she couldn't hear what he said, i.e., report in group chat, and she started cutting up. Latoya says, man, this here community, Richa is the bomb. Oh, right cheer. That's what she meant.
There you go.
African Americans. You hear me? And that's on Lilo and Stitch. She's so silly
Okay.
with the random ones. Aaron says, love hearing Jonathan's voice, just how much it means to him. I teared up, so beautifully said.
Oh, thank you, Aaron.
Latoya says, y'all nephew just got another college camp invitation. Ow!
Oh, hey, that's what's up.
Let me tell you something. He gonna be more than all right. Latoya, you did your thing.
Okay.
Please make sure you take care of yourself now. All right. Aaron says, Latoya, I am so excited for Justin. That is awesome.
It is.
And Latoya, I'm pretty sure it might have been Justin saying thank you, Auntie Aaron. And oh, she put hearts in Justin there. Oh gosh. Don't get me to coughing. All right. Oh, I'm about to cough.
Uh-oh.
All right, I'm just fine. Latoya says, Jennifer, where is my dear brother Numsy? What movie? I don't know. I don't know what movie that is. Latoya says, Auntie Jenny, no, not wee.
Yeah.
I'm on the flow.
That was the jam, honey.
Was it not?
And Bobby Valentino was the perfect man for that
Was he
song.
not? Because who was gonna do it?
Who else? Like who else? Like you don't want
Because
you don't want somebody like a Trey Songz who won't do it justice. You don't want
he
someone
can't
like
sing that well.
no. You don't want someone like Tyrese because I
No,
think
he
he
would
might
do way
put a
too
little
much.
bit too much on it.
Wee.
Okay.
Wee.
Okay. Come out sounding like shame, honey. Like,
Okay,
oh, no,
okay.
we don't need all of that. But Bobby V was the perfect man for that
And I was
job.
thinking about Omarion. He can't sing well enough for that either.
But Omarion might have been the closest. might have been the closest to Bobby
No,
P.
because when that part, when I get up, Pauline, yeah, like I don't see Omarion doing that.
I see that. I can see him trying. Emphasis on try.
Okay, I give it that. Good attempts.
Yes.
Latoya says, Jenny, don't you start. LOL. As a matter of fact, delete the group chat I just sent. Lord Jesus.
Uh-oh.
Oh, Latoya referred to him as the golden child, Mr. Justin himself. Latoya
Hmm.
said, every time I hear that song, I have a whole concert in my car.
Okay. Listen, like I don't get into rap like that, but when the Carter 3 came out, I remember I think I was 18 or 19 years old.
Hmm.
Child,
It was a
I'm
good
listening to
moment.
that entire album, like
I
the
don't, and
entire
I'm not
thing.
even a rap gal like that, but
Hmm.
he had the nerve to put out Millie and I don't know that millionaire song, Young Millionaire. I'm a Young Money Millionaire. Tougher than Nigerian hair. Now that was a little racist. Not
Yeah.
racist, but you know, like we ain't know no better back
A
then.
little
Y'all
racially
don't mind.
sensitive. Racially
Just a little.
sensitive. Yeah.
Fifi's
Hey,
here.
Fifi.
Welcome, Fifi. Um. And Aaron said hello to Fifi. Oh, Latoya said no. She was talking about the movie Golden Child. You talk about that movie a lot. Maybe I should watch it one day.
I've never heard of it. What's it about?
It's Eddie Murphy and
Oh,
he's getting the Golden Child.
is it
That's all
older?
I
Is
know.
it an older movie?
Yeah.
No
This
wonder.
this 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 Eddie Murphy fresh out of SNL and stuff and doing all the other
Oh,
movies.
from the 80s. Okay. Okay.
Yes.
I've never
Uh
seen really any of Eddie Murphy's older films. I've never seen
you never
hardly
seen
any of
Trading
them.
Spaces?
No.
No. Okay.
Never seen Boomerang. I've never seen The Brooklyn Vampire. So yeah, so a lot of those I haven't seen.
Have you at least seen Coming to America?
Oh yeah, of course. Of course I've seen
Okay.
Coming to America. Yes.
Jonathan, since you are the romantic comedy kind of dude or a romance stuff,
Hmm.
you have got to see Boomerang.
Okay. Okay. That has Halle Berry in it, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And Robin Givens. And rest in peace. What's his name? Pops. What is his name? John
John
Witherspoon.
Witherspoon, yes.
He was hilarious. David Allen Greer. You know I love
Of
David Allen
course.
Greer.
I
Martin was in
got a
there. He did his
feeling
thing.
everything's gonna be all right. Oh, 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 I got a feeling everything's gonna be all right.
Sing it, Jonathan.
I got a feeling everything's gonna be all right. Be all right. Be all right. Be all right. And then he backs up. The Holy Ghost then told me everything's gonna be all right. And the Holy Ghost whisper then told me that is like comedy gold right there.
Oh my gosh. Whew.
Soft
You
whisper.
know whisper. Let me tell you something. You know he graduated from Yale from acting, right?
Oh
Yeah.
wow.
Okay.
No wonder he is such
He's
a genius.
genius.
He's everything. And he can
Whew.
sing too. Like, what can he not do?
What can he not do? And especially when he sound like whew, what is that woman's name? Maya Angelou. I'm talking about
Yes. Oh my
cereal.
goodness.
Fructose.
Yes. Oh,
Wait.
fructose, glucose. And when he was saying all the flavors of Fruit Loops, grape, apple, the kumquat, the kiwi. I don't even know what a kumquat is, child. The kumquat, you know that ain't no flavor, no Fruit Loops, honey.
It might have been. Who knows? He might have been reading that box.
He might
Oh,
have
dear
been. That's a good
Jesus.
thing. He might have been.
Latoya asked if we remember Bedrock. Yes, that was not for me, honey. I can make it bedrock, that Lloyd song. Well, it
It
was a
was a
Young Money
Young
song with
Money
Lloyd.
song. Yeah, it was. Of course, I was living for it at the time because I was a big Nicki fan, but I haven't listened to it in so long.
Okay.
I
Whisper.
love Drake's. I love Drake's verse on it though, because you know he he mentioned Aaliyah's that her not that's Are You That Somebody song in that
Oh,
verse.
okay. Wow. Latoya said, "Give me your black card right now." She said, "What, JoJo?"
No, you
Yeah,
won't have it.
you're not allowed.
Okay, staying right in my wallet over there. Hmm.
But you know what, Jonathan? We're taking these African American movies at a time.
Right, exactly. I watched The Color Purple for the first time, I think sometime last year or the year before that. And people
Hmm.
get shocked about that. It's just, those older movies, and when they're dramas, it's like then,
Now, when they're
it's like
dramas, he don't watch it. No.
I don't want to watch it
Um,
unless it's gay related,
because I'm thinking, yeah, I'm thinking about Trading Spaces. I think it's a comedy, but it's not like really a love situation. But it's a funny movie. The
Okay.
only reason why I've watched those old movies, Jonathan, is because they would be on Comedy Central. Comedy Central used to
Right.
be a true channel with just comedies on there. They would play a whole bunch of old behind Saturday Night Live and
Hmm.
all those other movies, as well as Mad TV. Of course, you were getting into
I
that.
don't know how many times you watch Revenge of the Nerds on Comedy Central. Like, I don't know how many
It's
times
a
you
solid
watch that
movie.
movie. Like,
Solid,
for real,
movie.
for real.
Solid. Okay, but so okay,
The
so
only thing
be.
I didn't like about Comedy Central, though, when they played movies, I
Mhm.
didn't like their editing when they edited out the curse
Well,
words.
well, well.
I
That's
didn't enjoy that.
well, that's just TV.
But they have to do it. But it just it doesn't ruin the movie for me, but it kind of hinders my experience. That's all.
Agreed. But what I will say, being that we're starting this series of all this stuff that we're making each other watch,
Hmm.
now I know the movies that I need to make you watch. I'll make them. I'll make it somewhat easy though, because some of these old movies, at least you like love. So Boomerang, I think you would really enjoy it. It's
Okay.
such a chill movie, and the thing that I really enjoy about Boomerang is that it shows African Americans in more of an upper echelon light.
Gotcha. Okay.
Money, corporate, black corporate, like
Hmm.
it's a lovely situation. So, and you would truly be able to understand Shangé and all that stuff. So I think you would really enjoy that. You'll be able
I've
to get
heard
some.
Alexander Rogers say Sean J a whole lot, and I never knew what that meant.
You'll find out.
Okay.
You'll
Okay.
find out after I watch Moonlight for You. I think that's the first movie we could start on. Something nice and light and fun after we watch Moonlight.
Yes.
Anywho,
And I hope you
um,
don't get mad at me for watching it for me, because I didn't make you do it. You volunteered.
I won't get mad at you. If
Okay.
it's the piece of cinema that you say it is, I believe you. And also, it has won awards, so of course it should be something.
It
At
won
least
Best
they
Picture
act
at the
good.
it won Best Picture at the Oscars, so it's got to be good.
But it's just the emotions that I'm not ready to feel. So I'll just be battle ready and have myself some emotional support YouTube videos or something like that
And
to be
tissue.
ready. And don't say tissue. Ugh.
Well, I
Anyway,
mean, it's emotional, so I mean, that's what comes next, honey.
I'm not interested in that. Anyway,
I don't think you'll cry though. I don't think you'll cry. You will get
okay,
emotional though.
feel away. I get it.
You
Um,
might cry. Like you might cry. You might, but I, I, won't-
Lat-
I won't put
huh?
too much into that. I don't want to put too much into that.
Okay. I think I'm gonna have to bribe myself with some really good snacks and a good meal to
Yeah,
sit down and watch it with.
just be prepared.
Hmm. Latoya said that's when Eddie went from corny to fine. LOL. Actually, you have a point because he was kind of corny in Trading Spaces, and then when he went to Boomerang, it was like, oh, so we're supposed to see you as somebody that's attractive now. There's a difference. She's
Okay.
right. Latoya laughed at Reverend Leon Lonnie Love,
Yes,
and
Leon Lonnie Love. Jennifer, when you said Eddie, I immediately went to Eddie Winslow. I don't know why I immediately thought Eddie Winslow when you when you said Eddie, and not understanding that y'all talking about Eddie Murphy, but that's
it's
just where my
okay.
mind went. Yeah.
And that's the first Eddie you're thinking about, Eddie Murphy. That's true.
Yes.
Sign of the times. Okay.
Yeah.
Latoya says we gonna cut all the way up this reunion. Yeah, that would be
Yes.
great. Boomerang available to watch for free on Pluto. Thank
Oh, okay.
you. Thank you, Aaron. Yeah, it's such a good movie. Um, Latoya says JoJo gonna look at Eddie way different after he watches it.
Really?
I don't think so. And the reason why I say I don't think so, Latoya, that's not a state. Like, not even a little bit. Um, Aaron says you should watch Traded Spaces. It is just a funny, fun movie. It is. It's freaking hilarious, and it alludes to some other things too. It's a good movie. Latoya says, "Y'all, I can't remember the movie that was the sequel to Trading Places. I don't know. Ooh, Harlem Nights." Fifi says, Now I gotta rewatch Harlem Nights. Have you seen
That's the
that,
one with
Jonathan?
that's the one with Della Reese in it, right?
Yes.
I've seen Della Reese's scenes in it, but I have not watched that full movie. But I've
The
seen
f-
her scenes.
the full movie is very much so worth watching.
Okay.
And Jasmine Guy, she
Hmm.
was she was absolutely gorgeous in that movie. Just amazing.
Well,
And a
okay.
very good story too. I really enjoyed it.
Gotcha.
Um Latoya says Jojo, the scene from Coming to America when he gave the homeless people no, we can't I can't well, yeah, when he gave the homeless people some money, it's linked to
They're,
Trading
they're
Spaces.
from they're from Trading Spaces. Yeah, yeah, I know
Mm-hmm.
that.
Okay. Latoya says Fifi OMG, that's one of my favorite movies. That's another thing that will help you to retain your black card, Jonathan. That movie. Latoya says, I just got here. Cry over what film? Uh, hey, Robin,
Moonlight.
first of all. And the movie is Moonlight.
Yes.
Excuse me, Jonathan is making me watch Moonlight. I don't want to watch it, but
Yes,
I'm just doing that.
it is an amazing film. It came out in 2016. It won Best Picture at the 2017 Academy Awards. Also won Best Supporting Actor for Mahershala Ali, who played Juan, and it won Best Adapted Screenplay.
Yay! And Robin says, Eddie Murphy, I was in college and walked behind him up the stairs at Bentley's, a club from back in the day. He was wearing the leather pants. I guess he really
Wow.
liked to wear leather. Hmm.
I mean, that was his thing. He wore a whole leather suit at one of his comedy specials.
Okay. That's a good question, Latoya. Were they red? Them leather pants?
Okay.
I don't know how you can make it, but I just be really concerned about being hot.
Hmm.
But anyway, y'all. After we get so far off topic, but I'm just happy that we hit the topic, and that's what makes sense.
Yeah, we hit
And
it and
this
put it.
and this is what community is about. We can have conversation. We can talk about the real and get back to the foo la la. And I love that about this. Um, you know what? It's time because I need to go lay down and see what Tyrone's over there. He's doing the most out there, Jonathan.
Yes, and I need to
Uh,
watch these new episodes of All the Queen's Men, honey. Yes. As like I really should not like this show. Like I should not like this show at all, but I really enjoyed this show. Like the structure isn't the
mm-hmm.
best as far as their scenes are concerned because they
Yeah.
like to draw things out a whole lot. Like scenes will go on for like maybe 10 or 15 minutes when they could be like maybe 5 or 7 minutes.
So I need to
And
keep my finger on the fast forward because
yes.
Joseph's lady Sherry, she really wants me to watch all the Kingsmen.
You need to
Uh,
watch it. We need to talk about it.
It's so
It
much.
is good. Like
It's
it
so
is
much TV
it,
watching.
it has good storytelling. It does have good storytelling. It's of course is mainly unbelievable because nothing is reality on that show. Like
Yeah.
the way Eva be killing people, like it's we know that's not happening in real
All right.
life. But at the same time, like you know how I watch things. I just accept it as it comes.
Of
So
course.
I enjoy the show. I really do. And it's on
Okay.
season 3. There are plenty to catch up on.
How many videos? Oh gosh.
How
How
many
many
episodes?
episodes per season?
Let me check that right now because I have
It better not
BET
be 20 something.
Plus.
I'ma lose it.
No, it's not like Ruthless because Ruthless has like 20 episodes in each season, and that's
Ooh,
that
child.
ain't the
Nobody got time
business.
for that.
Um, let's see. The first season has has 10 episodes. The second season has 20 episodes. Um, Hold on. Let me see if it's actually 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yeah, 20 episodes. So first season is 10, second season is 20.
Okay.
And they've got four episodes of the new season out now.
And then I have you remember Brittany. Brittany want me to watch Sisters.
Oh, see, I don't know if I'll ever get into that. I'm too nervous.
Okay.
I'm so nervous about that. And I don't know if I'd be able to get into it. See, that's why I haven't watched Insecure, because like female driven shows aren't really like something that I can
Your
really get
thing.
into. Unless it's Scandal. But I mean, Scandal had so much going on. So
much. Latoya says, Jennifer, you'll fly through them. Trust me. Are those episodes an hour?
they are an hour, but
Okay.
like Latoya said, you'll fly through them. They're
Okay.
it'll get really quick.
Okay. So okay.
And they
So
don't show as much as you would expect them to for a male stripping show.
I wouldn't expect much because it's
Oh,
on
okay.
TV.
But it's BET Plus, so I mean, they can show anything on there.
Shall I guess?
I mean, you do see things. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, you do see things, but you know.
Robin says they were black. That's the leather pants that she saw Eddie
Oh,
Murphy
okay.
wearing. Latoya says, did y'all watch American Skin with Omari Hardwick, the guy from Great Debaters?
No, I've heard of that though.
I haven't. Aaron says, thank you everyone for coming. Thank you. We
Thank
appreciate
you.
that. I'm feeling it. It's sleepy time. And Latoya says, go lay down. Go lay down. Jojo, let's review it. Latoya says she wants to review it.
Review
And
All the Queen's Men.
yeah, that's what she was
Okay.
talking about. And I feel the way, Jonathan. I watched 3 whole episodes of the New York Housewives, and I ain't had to talk about it today. I feel the way.
Right. I was wondering how you felt about that. I was going to ask you after we got off.
It's like I did not want to watch it, but I did it.
I watched 4 episodes
It
today.
annoyed me though, for sure.
I would agree with that. Yeah,
It annoyed me.
It's not the most entertaining Housewives show.
Yeah, and people are like, I like it and all that stuff. I guess it's all right, but
I think people like
I
it
felt
because
like they
I think people like it because it's something new.
and they're different people.
And people
Okay.
always get excited about new things.
But for
Excuse
all
me.
these women that are married and with kids and stuff like that, because most of them are, we a little bit too petty. That's what I feel. Little childish
I really
in
didn't
their thought
even
process.
I really couldn't even get into any of the drama because there was no weight to it, like at all.
None.
Like they
That's
were
what I was saying.
literally arguing about cheese. Like, why are
Cheese.
you having an argument about the hors d'oeuvres that are being served at someone's event? Like, why are we arguing about this? Why is this a thing?
Yeah. But whenever y'all want to talk about it, I guess I'm ready to do so. Fifi, I was talking about the TikTok lady. Fifi is laughing. Latoya says, Jennifer, you will find. Oh, I already said that. Latoya says, yes, me too. Please watch both. Sister, she's talking about sisters too.
Okay.
JoJo, sisters is not just about the women of the show. The men are very much so involved
Okay. Okay.
because they do have dudes. So
Of
she's
course.
right about that. Alrighty. Oh, bless you.
Thank
Wait,
you.
hold on. Bless you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, you guys. Thank you guys for letting me be me and my brother be my brother. Appreciate y'all. We do our best to be ourselves. Y'all continue to ride with us. We are reviewing The Glory. Jonathan, guess what?
What?
I got Tyrone watching The Glory with me.
Oh, awesome. I know Tyrone is going to enjoy it. I know
we
he's going to love it.
we only watched 2 episodes together, and he's like, "Wow, cinematography is really good. You know how he goes so deep into things and stuff like
Of
that.
course.
But he's already enjoying it. We were just on episode 2, and we might hit an episode tonight before I go to sleep. But yes, I'm just so happy I'm getting everybody in on this because it's really nice to have something and not have to hold on to it by myself. And
Right. See how I feel about Moonlight?
yes, Jonathan, I do see. But I do like how we're learning what each other like, so I can make
Right.
really informed decisions
Exactly.
on what we make each other watch. The
Hmm.
next one is going to be super light and it's going to be super lovey-dovey, and I think you're really going to like it. I think I'm just going to do that one. It's another Korean one,
Awesome. I'm
but you're going to
excited.
enjoy it. You're going to enjoy it. Alrighty. Oh, and Latoya said there's some fine ones on Sisters. That's what Toya said.
Oh, okay. I thought she was going to say All the Queen's Men because I was about to say I don't agree with that.
Oh. Anywho, wait, hold on. You don't agree with that?
No.
Oh,
The
you're not
fun
attracted to any of them?
I won't. No, I did not say that. I did not say that. Um, there are two dancers that are really attractive. Of course, Bolo. You know, Bolo's on the show. So
Oh.
Bolo is definitely one of the most attractive men on there. There's also another actor, a newer actor, dancer. His name is Alvester. I can't remember what his name is on the show, but his actual name is Alvester. He's
It's a
a
weird
really,
name.
really good looking man. I think he might be an acquired taste. Like everyone might not think that he's fine, but I think he looks good. But
Latoya said Fuego for me.
Fuego is the finest man on that show. Period, point blank, all day long. He can get it. Okay.
Ooh.
Fuego, yes. Midnight is not cute at all. He has a beautiful body, but that card declines. Okay. That card has declined.
Latoya
And
said AMP, AMP with a question mark.
yes, that's his name, Amp. That's who Alvester plays, Amp. And Babyface, you would think Babyface is like the cutest dude in the room.
Mm-hmm.
He's nice looking, but his character makes him look ugly. He's a bad character on the show.
Oh, okay. Do we watch Titans? No, no, I do
No.
not. Regina, did you rub down your nephew still in his feelings? No. Okay. Um, oh, thank you, Aaron. Aaron said, love watching you both with the views every week. Soul Man, that's another funny movie. Soul Man is another funny one that I love. That's what
Hmm.
Latoya said. Latoya also says, what about Big D?
Big D. Yes, I love Big D. Big D's the cutest dude in the club. He's the
Mm-hmm.
cutest one in the club. And he just got hired last season too. So
Oh, that's
he's got long
awesome.
hair. He's got a nice body. I won't say he has the best body, but he has a nice body. And I love his character, the way that he's pushing up on the DJ in the show. And the DJ, I really don't care for her character at all. My favorite character on the show is Blue. That is Eva's right hand person.
Mm-hmm.
She is gangster. She will get with it. She always has this serious look on her face. You hardly ever see her smile,
Mm-hmm.
unless she's with her lady love interest in the show. Um, but she gives you all of that character that you need.
Yeah. We I think we're gonna have to figure it out because I want to try to have myself on the thing of what am I watching? Um, because we might have to
I wouldn't mind doing it on All the
review
Queen's
this
Men.
one.
I would not
Yeah.
mind at all.
All right, so we'll work towards that, Jonathan.
Cool.
Right now, it's like as soon as we get one thing off and
Yeah.
get something else on, we'll figure out what we're gonna do. We'll talk.
Hmm.
Anywho, y'all, it's been real. My eyes are literally about to close
Right. Yeah.
from sitting
Let's
here
we don't even
for
have to
so
give our
long.
social medias. We can just get on out of here.
Jonathan, you be knowing.
Of course.
Y'all, it has been real. I just want to make sure I give out my love to you guys. Thank you guys for joining us on today. We love you. Thank you for getting us. Thank you for understanding us and not snatching Jonathan's black card. Y'all have a great day tomorrow, an even better week. We'll continue to see you throughout the week. Make sure to check out our review on Netflix, The Glory. What an amazing show. If you watch our review, you may want to watch the show too. It's freaking a major situation. When you see that. And also, and that's for every Wednesday at 12. Those are dropping, and every Thursday at 12. Our Young Royals reviews are going to be showing. Just another love story with the cheerings and stuff, and they loving on
Return.
each other and figuring out who they are and all that stuff. You know, real coming of age stuff. We're
Yes.
talking about that, and we've Jonathan. Did you see the comment that came through on that one?
Oh no, I didn't.
There was a comment on, I think maybe the second one, and apparently that person is from out of the country. You might want to read that.
I will. I
And go ahead and
will.
respond to it too. Why
Okay.
not? Alrighty. It's been real. Y'all join us for all the stuff. Light of the Leo. JoJo Speaks. Thanks. Regina at the Light of the Leo. I mean, oh Jesus. At
Uh-oh. The Juice Radio and Talk Show.
that's what she's at.
Yes.
The Juice Radio and Talk Show. And of course, Living in Grace Ministries. You know, the connection, the family. We're together. All right. Y'all have a great evening. I'm not going directly to bed, but y'all know it's about to go down.
Bye,
Bye.
y'all.